A retailer buys all of its products from a local distributor. For all products, the retailer charges its customer its cost from the distributor plus 30%. The retailer is considering a promotional sale where it would charge its customers its cost from the distributor plus 20%. If the usual price for an item is $3.89, which of the following is closest to the sale price? Okay, so let's unpack this a little bit. So normally, the actual price, the sale price, not the sale price, but the actual price, we'll call that the usual price. That's what they say. So the usual price is equal to the cost of the item plus 30% of cost. So 30% of cost. That's how the usual price is calculated. And during the sale price, so we'll do that here. The sale price is going to be equal to the cost plus 20% of cost. And now we basically have the setup that we need, right? So all we need to know is one of these, either the usual price or the sale price, and we can figure out the other. Because now, once we know one of them, we'll have two variables and two equations essentially. So they tell us that the usual price of the item is $389. So we know that this is $389, and that's equal to cost plus, in this case, I'm going to write this as a mathematical expression. So 30% is going to become 0.30. Of is going to become multiply, and C is going to stay as C. And now I can factor this expression to determine what my value of C is. So 389 will stay, is equal to C will be factored out, and I'll be left with 1 plus 0.30. And that means 389 is equal to 1.30 times C. Divide both sides by 1.3, and we will get our usual price, we will get our cost is equal to 299.23. But we're not done yet. Keep in mind that we're not done yet. Notice that this answer shows up right over here, this intermediate step. They'll do this kind of stuff to you all the time. That's a trap answer. This is a trap. So we don't want to fall for that trap. Make sure we keep in mind what we're looking for. We are looking for the sale price. That means we have to look for this particular price right over here. Now that we know the value of C, we can plug that into our expression for the sale price and figure out exactly what our sale price is going to be. So the sale price is going to be equal to, again, I'll rewrite this as a mathematical expression. So cost plus 0.20 of becomes times or multiplication C. And now I can factor out my C. So sales price is going to be equal to C times 1 plus 0.20, which means it equals to C times 1.2. And all I need to do now is substitute in my value for C. C is equal to 299.23 times 1.2. And that's going to give me a total of 359.08. So I got 359.08. You may have gotten something slightly different if you round it a little differently. It's entirely up to you. If you just took this entire whatever extended value was, plug that directly into the value for C on your calculator, you may have gotten a slightly different answer, which is why they ask you which of the following is the closest. So, you know, these answers aren't going to be super close together. You'll never be dealing with like tenths of pennies or anything like that. So it'll be pretty obvious which is the closest to the sale price. And in our case, it's going to be answer choice D because it's 359.07. So that's going to be closest to the sale price. So you're not going to get anything that's like, you'll never have to choose between 359.07 and 359.08 and 359.09. So it's going to be pretty obvious. But in this case, our answer is D for donut.